Hey everybody, Rob Mullins here. How's it going today? So this is a blues piano tutorial for you bluesy guys and gals out there. And one of the things that the really common question that I get asked is how do you finger the blues scale? So we're going to do some work with a worksheet here and go ahead and grab the worksheet while I'm setting up for this video here, because the worksheet is going to be important. And as I mentioned in the last video, sometimes it's really hard to see a worksheet on an iPhone and to watch the video and to hear the video and to play your keyboard all on one device. If you can do multiple devices, it's always better. I like to have like a PC with some information off to the side. I use paper stuff, which is an ancient technology, paper, stuff like music paper and things like that, which I really like. And, whatever works for you, just set it up so you can see things. If you print the blues scale fingering chart out, that's a really good way to do it too, because you can just lay that on a music stand or next to your piano as you follow along. So, all right, we're going to look here at the A blues. Now, blues is often in these, what we call open string keys for guitar, which is A, D, G, and E. And we're going to look at all of those. And then for horn player bands, like if you're in a combo or a big band or working with trumpet and saxophone in a quintet, those are usually the flat keys. So we're going to look at a couple of those, and we're going to start with the A blues. So if you're not familiar with reading the numbers, the notes here, here's the scale. I'm starting right here at the beginning on an A. My left hand is here. I always like to put a root and a 5 down below something I'm practicing in the right hand so I can have some sort of tonal reference. But these numbers below the notes, those are your fingerings. So let's just do this real slow. I'm going to look at these notes one at a time. A, C, D, and then your fourth finger goes on the E flat, and then you cross the thumb under to the E natural, second finger on the G. And that's a 6-note pattern. That's basically it. We're just doing 2 octaves today, so it's going to be the same fingering in each octave. So here we go. 3 and 4 and 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? And if you just practice that slow, then you'll build up the speed, because you got to create what we call muscle memory, where your fingers are going to get used to where that thumb crosses under where the pattern starts again. Let's move on to the D scale now here, and I'll do these on the keyboard in a minute as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can see some of the numbers are missing in this pattern. We're just doing the same pattern on each of these early ones, because you only have to learn one finger pattern for almost all of these. It's just 1, 2, 3, like here at the D blues, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then it continues on from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now, the only one that's different, you can see on G right here, and I hope by now you got your worksheet loaded up so you're following along. Same kind of pattern on G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the thumb, 1, 2, and then repeat. Same thing for E. Same thing goes for C. Now here on F, which is a horn player key mostly, you're going to have a change in the fingering. It's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And that's basically it. I mean, A lot of people asking that question because standardization of your fingering is what you want to go for. You want to have something that you can learn. I'm back to A now. 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. That works for A. Here it is on D. 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? You want to get a standard fingering for this stuff and then work through it slow like this. Now, I'll go on to G here. Now, when I'm practicing exercises, I get sick of them really fast. And you might get sick of them really fast too. So you can do things to kind of hip up your exercises and make them more fun. There, I'm just adding a little bass line to it. I'm playing it slow. Let's try it again. You know, just a couple of variations in there. And don't forget the thing that I talked about in the pentatonic workshop, which is these groups, right? Still staying in the key of G here. There's this group, these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the group of 2. And if you go all the way to the octave, it's a group of 3. So you can play. That kind of a thing. And it just gives it a little bit of variety so that you're not just constantly going, oh man, these exercises, I can't stand just doing exercises. But exercises are how you develop technical proficiency, because you can take these 2-octave blues licks out onto a gig. And if it's your first time on a gig, then at least you'll have some concept. When they say G blues, you can put one of my voicings underneath it, this kind of a thing, like a position 2 G7, something under it. And at least you'll be able to comp a little something. And have some idea of knowing what you're talking about. So that's going to do it for today. Hope you learned something. And speaking of the blues, I'm going to be doing a special on one of my celebrity associates, our harmonica player that's played with Warren Can't Heat. And we did a jam in his house not long ago. That's kind of like a New Orleans style blues, I would say. And I'll be talking all about that, and we'll feature some of his interview as well. So don't forget to like the channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please make a donation if you can. And don't forget, man, it's supposed to be fun, this piano stuff. All right. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.